Carl here from Brrraaains Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and it's horror movie review time. As writers Daryl Buxton and Steve Hardy, alongside directors Dustin Ferguson and John R. Walker, take a satirical stab at the conspiracy theory surrounding 5G, vaccinations, and the belief that the government wants to track everyone and everything. At least I hope it's a satirical stab, which is an immediate flaw in the writing. If you're being satirical, hammer that point home, as the kind of people who could actually believe a 5G signal could turn you into a mindless zombie slave to the government won't really get it if you're playing it coy. Not that it really matters though, as even the most tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy nut on the planet will either have switched 5G zombies off long before it can rot their brain any further, or they'll have fallen asleep through sheer boredom. In that regard, we're all the bloody same, as this film is incredibly poorly made.
In a world where everything is about to change,
the situation is under control, although there appears to be immediate blackout in areas hardest hit by the initial outbreak.
Zombies attack. There is nowhere to hide. They will find you. Earth as we know it will never be the same.
And have there been any other cases like this?
One or two right across the country, but nothing around here.
Have you thought about upgrade?
It seems to be inspired by the likes of World War Z or Z, depending upon your country, where we hear the stories of real people during a zombie apocalypse seemingly caused by a 5G signal. Except, as the World War Z film showed, being inspired and actually creating something like World War Z is pretty much impossible. Hilarious, 5G zombies actually gets closer to it than the Brad Pitt film does, only because the format is at least similar. But that's not praise though, as 5G zombies is bad all over. A load of people making long, boring and rambling videos about their experiences during a zombie apocalypse. Except every single one does the same thing, and at the same point during the supposed end of the world. There's no progression to the overall state of things, and because of the budget, very little is actually seen. A load of talentless people making lengthy TikToks asking the same questions over and over again, then explaining what they are seeing, but never actually flipping the camera around to show us. This is a summation of the 5G zombies experience, and is about as much effort as the writers, directors and cast put into it. A 5G signal won't turn you into a zombie, but a film like this might. Now, there's a conspiracy theory everyone can get behind. Bad horror movies makes your brain dead, and they don't get much worse than this. I hated it, it's awful, it's just so cheap, and it's just so poorly made, it's really boring, there's nothing to recommend here. Have you tortured yourself by seeing it, or have you got a different view on it? You know what to do? Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website, where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, at gbhbl. Just search for gbhbl and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.